Yo guys, Trinkets here, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video on the new PvE trinkets that has just been introduced into the beta. So we have three categories of trinkets. We have DPS trinkets, we have burst trinkets, and then we have defensive trinkets. So the most OP defensive trinket is this one. So all overhealing becomes an absorb shield, and then when you take damage you have a chance to heal you. So if you look here, for example, this game I overheal for 12k and I got a 12k shield. And then I got the Dreams Mending, which is this one, which heals you for 22k or 2 seconds on a 2-minute cooldown every time you fall below 20%. It also makes you like not able to press anything for 2 seconds, but it's impossible to die in those 2 seconds, so it's pretty fucking good. Basically like a safeguard, but it heals you to full almost, as you have about 40k HP inside the arena. The third best defensive trinket is this one, the Sanguine Vintage. You get this from the last boss. So it's just like the assault trinket, basically. Where it drops from the last boss, and it'll be 3 item levels higher, or 6 item levels higher than every other item. So that's nice, you get some more strength. You can even pop this like behind a pillar and heal yourself to full, because like as you can see, you don't want the absorb shield to break, because it heals you for twice the amount of the shield that's already up, which makes it really fucking good. Now when you go up the ladder though with defensive trinkets, you have this one. It's a 10-second shield and it does 5k damage, but it's a 2-minute cooldown. And then you have this with a 1-minute cooldown, but you know you have to press it, and this is like a simpler version of this, but you don't have to press it. So if you want to like make sure you don't die in the stun, you would use this. And then obviously comparably you have the Battlemaster, which, you know, 8k fucking on a 2-minute cooldown. It's pretty weak compared to it. And then you have the Dark Moon Dex, of course, which is basically a 15 to 25k shield on a 1 minute 30 second, but you have to like walk around and like break some shields. Anyway, so damage trinkets. So these are the burst damage trinkets. You have the Skulker wing. You guys are probably gonna be pretty happy about how you get this. You get it from the first boss. So everyone's gonna have this. Every single one in the entire game is gonna have this trinket. Is it too powerful? I've crit a Shadow Priest for 19k, which is more than half his HP. So that means if you have 2 people crit this, they go 100 to 0. But yes, that's too powerful. It does approximately the normal damage. It's about 10k. It's about 130k compared to live servers. So it does about 30% more damage than the real dressed on live, and then the crit is obviously way more than that again, because they changed the way crit works in PvP. It's not half anymore, it's 75%. The second best burst trinket is this one. It's fire damage, can be used from range, but it has a trajectory, so you can like see it being spewed out, and yeah, you can easily react to it. But if you're in a stun, you can't get out of the stun. There's nothing you can do, or if the targets are like super close to you. Melee can also use this because it gives strength, agility, and intellect, so that's nice. Now these two are basically doing the same damage as a Skulker, but it's over like a couple of seconds. Like this one it takes like 3 seconds, and this one obviously takes 10 seconds. So it would be this one is better than this one, and this is the worst out of them all. And then lastly we have like DPS trinkets, just for consistency. Now this one is basically like gushing. So how it works is that every 5 seconds you get a little buff here, and then you get a stack on the target. You can see it says 12 seconds, but the second you get the third stack, it becomes 15 seconds. What this means is that you can stack it to full on 2 targets, but what you need to make sure is that you know, you get 3 stacks on 1 target, then you start stacking on the second target. So you would go stack it on the first target, and then use an ability, because you can use it like for DKs for example, you can use Shadow Claw to get it on the second target. Now I've made a macro on my 2 button to Shadow Claw my focus, and then you can get stacks on 2 targets that way, and it's literally like a gushing. It's fucking insane damage that it does. But then again, it's consistent damage, not burst. And then, you know, if you would wheel this plus this, for example, you wouldn't have a trinket. And I'm gnome at the moment, which I think I'll be in Shadowlands, because binding shot and frost nova is so potent at the moment. Like every fucking comp is mage or hunter. So it's just really, really nice. Other than that, you have like random haste trinkets. I don't know if these will be good, but you know, they're here. And then this one grants 1211 verse for 6 seconds, which is a lot of fucking verse. It's about 24% or so verse for 6 seconds, but the problem is obviously the 6 seconds, it's very little. Hope you guys liked that video. I'll be making a video about using the trinkets in arena skirmishes for tomorrow probably. So subscribe if you guys want to see that, or just check back on the channel. Anyway, if you guys have any questions about the trinkets, anything you want to know, just leave it in the comment below and I'll be happy to answer. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Peace.